Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Data Engineering with Saqlain. I am Saqlain Kazi, currently working as a senior data engineer in top MNC in India. I currently hold around 4 years of experience into different big data engineering projects, and I am here to guide you for the data engineer interview preparation, where I will be sharing the data engineer interview questions and answers that are majorly asked by the top MNCs. We have already started with the Python programming questions and answers, and we have finished 3 days onto that. And today we'll be starting day 4. So if you are preparing for the data engineering interviews and looking for a job in data engineering, so please watch my videos and also hit the subscribe button. My channel name is Data Engineering with Saqlain. So let's start. The question for the day is, what are list comprehensions in Python? So generally, if you want to apply a certain operation or a certain logic to each and every element of a list, so in that case, we will use list comprehensions. Let's understand this with an example. We have a list named as my list, which is having 4 values, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if we want to square each element of this list, so how we can do it using list comprehensions? Firstly, we need to write the modified list, and then in the square brackets, we need to mention our logic. So in this case, X indicates the element of a list, and then we are squaring it, and finally we are using the for loop in order to iterate over this list, starting from the index position 0 up till end, that is index position 3. So how this will work? So firstly, it will start from the index position 0. It will return the square of 1. Then it will go to the index position 1, which is holding value 2. Then it will return the 2 square, which is 4. In the same way, then it will go for 3 square. Then it will go for 4 square, which is 16. So this is how it will square the each element of a number one by one with the help of list comprehensions. The next question is, what are constructors and destructors in Python? This is very important question, and it is asked in majority of the interviews. So let's understand this. So what are constructors? So constructors are generally a method which is automatically called whenever an object is being created. We are you looking at a init constructor example. So this is generally used to initialize the object attributes. And on the other hand, the destructor method is automatically called whenever we want to delete a particular object or destroy a particular object. Okay, let's understand this with an example. We have defined a class named as person, and we are defining a function named as init, which is a constructor method where we are passing the name and age as a parameter, and then finally we are printing the name that this particular person is being created. Okay, then we have the other method, which is greet, where we are using this parameters like name and age, and finally we are printing a string message which says that hello, my name is whichever the name is passed, and I am this years old. So this will be the age variable. And then finally we have the destructor method, which is delete. So it generally prints the name of that particular object whichever is being destroyed or deleted. Let's have an example of this. So we are creating firstly a person1 object out of this person class, and we are specifying the name and age of that person, which we have written it as a parameter in our init constructor. So as I told, whenever you create an object, the first method will be invoked will be the init constructor, okay, which will initialize the object with the name and age. Whatever the variables or attributes we give here, we need to specify this at the time of creation of object. Okay, so this is how it will be initialized. And if we call this greet method onto this person1 object, so at the output we'll be getting as hello, my name is Bob and I'm 40 years old, because we are using this variables over here in the print statement. So if we change this to Zach, 42. So in the same way, it will be replaced with Zach and 42. Okay. And if we want to delete this particular object, so we can do it with the help of this delete method, which is a destructor method, which will print the name of the object whichever is being deleted. So in this case, it is the person1 object, and name of that person1 is Zach. So we will get at the output as Zach is being destroyed. So this is how we generally use constructor and destructors in order to initialize the objects and delete the objects. Okay. The next question is, what is pickling and unpickling in Python? So pickling is nothing but a process of a serialization where we convert the Python object into a byte stream. A byte stream is nothing but a file where in further we will store it onto different locations. And deserialization is the reverse process of pickling, and it is also called as unpickling in Python, in which we are converting the Python byte stream or that particular file back into a Python object. So whatever we write in Python is an object, okay, initially. And if we want to implement the pickling, so firstly we need to import the pickling module. Then we declare a dictionary which holds the different keys like name, age, and city. And if we want to pickle this particular dictionary, how we can do it? So firstly we need to write the with open, then the object name whichever we want to pickle, and then we need to mention the condition as write binary, and then finally we need to use the pickle.dump method onto this dictionary or onto this object. Okay, this is how pickling is achieved. And in the same way, unpickling, if we want to convert that byte stream or a file into Python object again back to its original form, so this is how we can do it. Firstly we need to write the with open, then data.pickle, and we need to mention the condition as read binary, and we need to also mention the pickle.load. So you see the differences in pickling and unpickling is, at the time of pickling we need to use the method as pickle.dump and also specify the condition as write binary, and in case of unpickling we need to write this as pickle.load and mention the condition as read binary. So this is how pickling and unpickling is done in Python. So that's it for the day. We will be starting the next questions in our next videos. So do subscribe to my channel, Data Engineering with Saqlain, and also hit the bell icon for recent notifications. Thank you.